Anyway.
Alright guys, back again. Our little podcast series on the sticks. So I'm Hunter Gaming 1986 on Twitch. No, he doesn't need an introduction because it's his channel. But yeah, so what we're going to do this time is favourite games of the decade. This is not ratings, nothing like that. This is
our favourite games.
This is our favourite games. So what we're going to do is first, we're going to get the joint one out of the way because it is 5 games. Portal 2.
Yep, definitely.
Absolutely cracking game. Love the way you go back to Aperture Science. Love the way, like, you know, you have to re-sort out GLaDOS again. Or GLaDOS for the American people out there. But yeah, it's just, especially when Potato GLaDOS comes into play, it's just like,
I love Potato GLaDOS.
Absolutely cracking, absolutely fantastic. It's just the whole sarcasm in the game, and
oh yeah, and Wheatley.
Yeah, Wheatley's fantastic. What was the name of the actor that plays
Is
it?
he name your snake after Wheatley?
No, that wasn't me. Don't ever mention that again. Could you imagine if she actually watched this? Not mentioning this again. But yes, I did have a pet called Wheatley. Not through my choice, but you know. The whole concept of Chell as well.
Yeah.
It's quite well done. Love the way you go basically back in time to the people who started it all.
Yeah, well, what's it called? You go to a dry dock.
Yes.
What's it called? Is it the Arcadia or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, what's it called again? Yeah, because you see the life ring for a ship that causes something in Half-Life 2?
Yes, something like
that. Something
yeah.
like that, anyway.
And it's just right at the end when you've got GLaDOS's different personalities flying around, and there's one that just goes, I'm in space. I'm in space. Space. Just the whole aspect of that game is fantastic.
Class.
Aperture Science, wasn't it? Where they go back to yeah.
Aperture Science, a rival company of Black Mesa.
Yeah, because you've got.
I love that storyline.
Yeah. Really good. All the goo as well. I love piss arsing about.
Yeah.
You know what?
The goo in that game is just amazing.
That game took me so long to complete. The puzzles were easy, but it was just me piss arsing about with the goo, and it was to see how fast I could actually get Chell to go through a blue and orange portal at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously you'd put the fucking orange goo that made you go really fast, and then you would just portal one end, portal the other, and just sprint and see what happened. Brilliant.
Hey, do you remember when we did the co-op? How long we spent on that?
Oh, Peanut and what was his name? Well, yeah, because we just kept trying to kill each other with fucking turrets.
It's literally all we did all the time. Like, we'd
throw turrets at each other through portals. It was brilliant.
We made that game harder than it ever needs to be.
Basically, you can run through the DLC in about 10 hours.
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
But us, it must have taken about 5 days. Just because it's like, I found a turret! Reese, catch! Oh, okay. Yeah, no, fantastic.
All the times that we just portaled each other into the water. Can you remember the time when I portaled you into the water, but I turned the moving platform on just in time, and it came and you landed on the edge. I was like, I knew it'd save you.
Do you remember the time with the Blue Bridge?
Oh yeah.
So there was this one point you had to Peanut and I can't remember the other. Is it Body or something? Peanut had
Peabody and something.
Yeah. Had to set up the walkway. So it was a portal down there, then a portal up there, and it would get the thing to do. So this decided, jump down, move the portal as he jumps down, and splash. It was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Can you remember the time when you were standing on one blue bridge and you told me to put a portal down, and I put the wrong portal down and it shot a blue bridge across you and it killed you?
Yes.
Yes.
But we could literally talk about this game all night. We've been on it 5 minutes already. But yeah, go on.
Right. So one of my favourite games is quite a recent game. It's Days Gone.
Yeah. I can't comment on this because I've never played it yet. Yeah. Hate in the comments.
I heard so much hate on this game, like reviews and stuff pretty poor. Like, I heard bad things about the storyline, and I'm actually finding the storyline quite engaging.
Yeah.
There's a part that, like, it took us a while to get into the story, like actually to give a shit about the characters, but then there was just one part, and I just clicked with the characters at this one part, and from there, I still haven't finished it, mind. So the ending might be a pile of nothing.
No spoilers.
But
no comments, no spoilers, no nothing. Let us be. We will play it.
I'll probably finish it before this goes out.
Yeah, probably. Fingers crossed. I haven't played it, so.
like I say, the ending might be nothing, but from what I've played, it's my favourite game right now, and I literally cannot put it down. Like, I enjoy playing FIFA 20, I enjoy playing Formula 1 games, stuff like that, but like, usually I'll have like a couple of games on FIFA, a race on Formula 1, play on something, a couple of games on COD or something like that, but
Usual
this, I'm
stuff,
just on constantly.
Fair play.
Just kind of put it down, the game engine works, the mechanics work, the open world feels open.
Yeah.
Like, it really does feel like an open world environment. Like, the map's enclosed by mountains, and then the tunnels into the area are like road blocked off and stuff, so like doesn't feel like just everything's an invisible barrier or anything like that.
Yeah, I will get around to playing it. But then again, that's going to bring me to my next title, game that you could basically play and not put down. Dying Light.
I never really played that.
You need to give it a run through, honestly. Even if you don't like it, give it a run through. It's probably my favourite zombie game going. I mean, I've played a lot of them, but the mechanics, the parkour, the weapons out of anything, very sort of like Mirror's Edge crossed with Dead Island.
See, that's what puts us off. How bad Dead Island was. In, like, to me, the video that, like, all the videos I've seen of it, like, I've seen Achievement Hunter play it, I've seen a couple of that game and people play it and stuff like that, and like, to me, it just looks like Dead Island got an upgrade.
No, right, because you know how the Dead Island story was very linear. It was very like, oh, go here, kill this, get that.
Even ignoring the storyline, it was the gameplay. The gameplay was like some of the worst gameplay I've ever. Like,
it's not like that though, because obviously you've got the parkour aspect. So pretty much go anywhere. Well, kind of go anywhere.
But is the fighting clunky and?
No, it is smooth.
Yeah, I might have to give it a go. Because that's the main thing that I hated about Dead Island. It was just so slow and clunky, and button presses felt like an eternity. In the
gunplay as well. Even with it being like a hand-to-hand based weapon sort of game, the gunplay was good as well. It was smooth, it was accurate. I mean, you weren't like firing over there and the bullets were going over there.
Yeah.
It was smooth. The variation on the zombies as well was fantastic.
I like that about Days Gone, actually. There's loads.
Yeah, from start to finish, I couldn't put that game down. I really couldn't. And yes, okay, I probably made it last a lot longer than it should have done, but that's because I enjoyed it.
I've definitely done that with Days Gone.
Yeah,
like the side stories. There's definitely loads of them that I could have left so far that I've just continued doing because I'm quite interested in them.
Yeah,
like that's what makes a game for me, like an RPG type game.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we were talking earlier about maybe doing like a top 10, like one of each category. I've just thought of an RPG game that we could have done. Days Gone.
Yeah, true.
Right, so your game.
I've just done mine, it's yours.
I've just done. Oh yeah, it's because I started talking about Days Gone. I confused myself.
You did.
Bioshock Infinite.
See,
Bioshock 1 is the best of them. Alright, but it came out in 2007.
It did, yeah. So you can't put that in.
Exactly. I did prefer Bioshock Infinite to Bioshock 2.
Yeah. See, I love the concept of the Gen 1 Big Daddy. So.
See, I like the concept of it, but the fact that I still didn't like the idea of, yes, it was a Gen 1 Big Daddy and it was 10 years old and it was a prototype. Yeah. However, it still should have been bashing up splicers without issue.
Yeah, it should have done.
Like, yeah. I know the splicers evolved and everything, I understand that storyline, but the size and the power of the Big Daddies.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, that prototype was meant to be stronger than the original bouncers.
But I don't know, I still enjoy it. I still think it's better than Infinite.
I still enjoy the game.
I think the thing that puts me off about Infinite was the handymen. I can't stand them. I think they're just ridiculous.
I'm not a fan of the handymen. Yeah, they're like, I'd rather fight like something more like a Big Daddy. Like, instead of being in a water suit, be in like a wingsuit or something, but like still bulk up like an armoured wingsuit or something like that.
Oh, and fucking the Clockwork Bird as well. That was just annoying.
I liked it.
This isn't about me picking apart your favourite game. It's just me basically giving my opinion on why I didn't enjoy it.
But like, so reasons I did enjoy it was I felt gameplay was very different because like you still had the idea of plasmids and stuff with the Vigors, right?
The Vigors, yeah.
Yeah. Adam and Eve were still the same, just different names again.
Basically.
But I love the whole grapple, the grapple hook thing.
Skyhook.
Yeah, the skyhook. Absolutely loved the skyhook. It changed the dynamic of the game totally for me. Like, don't get us wrong, played Bioshock 2 so many times, still never actually finished the game.
Really?
I've got so close to the end every single time, and I just never end up finishing the game. Possibly because I was disappointed in the ending of Bioshock 1.
Sorry, guys. Oh,
The Frank Fontaine fight was just awful.
it was stupid.
But, like, I think the end of Bioshock 1 should have been the whole Andrew Ryan thing.
Yeah.
However, it should have been at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Should have been. It was discovered far too early.
yeah. I think Bioshock 1 should have been possibly padded better and made into a game than the DLC.
Yeah.
From Andrew Ryan to Frank Fontaine should be a DLC.
Yeah. It should
The
be.
game should have ended at Andrew Ryan. I mean, make the initial game longer, obviously,
Yeah.
because, you know, you're taking out a lot of the game. But
One thing I did like about Infinite was the DLC.
Yes.
Elizabeth going back to Rapture.
yes,
I did enjoy that. That was very good.
I love the whole storyline behind the idea of, like, being the multiverse and
Yeah.
how,
She had to do certain things to try and
yeah, and
put it
like
back to normal. and-
those two, you know, the two that have got the coin.
Yes.
In the Rapture universe, they're actually opposite way around,
Yeah,
the
they are,
sex wise and stuff like that, and like everything's all opposite way around and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and like in one of the universe, Fink stole the technology from the other universe, and in the other universe, like it was all. I loved it, mate. I just loved how cleverly the link goes in.
It was.
And, like-
It was done. It was done really well. It just. I don't know. I just didn't enjoy the game. Sorry, guys. Just adjusting my hoodie.
That brings me next to say about the release of the new Bioshock.
Yeah.
Where do you want that to go? Because they can't take it to Rapture. It's not possible. Don't do it. It will ruin
Rapture's
everything.
completely done.
Right?
Rapture's done.
I will not buy the game. I'll still probably buy the game. That's the worst part if it is in Rapture. But it's not. No, just don't.
Do you know what I'd like to see? And this is going to be completely spitballing and oddballing and like whatever
Yeah, go for
anybody
it.
wants to say. Elizabeth had an obsession with Paris.
Right. Where are you going with this?
Do you know how she always wanted to go to Paris, and one of the big storylines was you turn around and say that you're going to take it to Paris, and then you change the coordinates and blah blah blah.
Aye.
I'd love to see something happen with Paris, Elizabeth and Paris.
I don't know. It's a real city though. The idea is the impossible.
Yeah,
Bioshock
right.
is the impossible. You can't.
Okay, but look at Infinite. Look, Infinite's up and
Listen to the backstory of that city.
Yeah.
They built a city on the ground. They didn't like the rules of the United States, so they decided to stick engines
Yeah,
on the bottom and float it up to the fucking sky. However, that's the impossible.
So if you let me carry on,
Rapture is impossible.
well, it's not technically, but yeah, okay.
At the minute, it is.
At the minute, yeah, but she has the tears, doesn't she?
Yes. She's not taking Paris through a tear.
No. I'm not getting to that point. But what if there was some sort of storyline that basically, because obviously Elizabeth was obsessed with Paris, through one of her multiverse tears, Paris was destroyed and turned into a different city.
Is that not very sort of? I know it's supernatural. It's like a supernatural cod.
No, not.
But I mean, it is. COD blows lots of cities up, and it's kind of like.
I don't mean it as in destroyed. I mean
Right.
like destroyed and rebuilt by
Oh, okay,
someone
okay,
like
right.
you know,
Right. Yeah.
And,
I
like,
get you.
in the idea of
I
Rapture
think-
sort of idea. You know.
I think the next one is going to be a huge boat.
A huge boat.
It's going to be a city in the water. Just on the water, like an entire city.
See, because they could
Skyscrapers and everything just floating on the water.
They could tie that in with Rapture as well. couldn't
Exactly,
they?
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Or this is how they could still link it to Rapture and still have it actually work, right? Somebody finds Rapture,
Yeah.
right, in the future, right? Say it's now, right? Say 2020 or whenever the game's released, whatever you want to do, right? And everything in the real world is still the way it is, like modern, just normal
Yeah.
modern day. And somebody's just diving, accidentally stumbles across Rapture, and then we end up lifting Rapture out of the sea. And Rapture's just, like, while it's getting sort of, like, drained out and stuff like that, it's getting, like,
Rebuilt, yeah.
rebuilt and stuff like that. And obviously, like, you know, parts of it that are trapped off and stuff of really splicers and big daddies everywhere.
Yeah.
And, but would that be good? I mean, I think it has potential.
Yeah.
But is that not one of the ways where the game company sort of goes, well, we've got the nostalgia there, so we don't really need to give a shit about the rest?
Basically, I think that's what's going to happen, unfortunately.
If it goes to Rapture, that's what I'm scared of.
Yeah, it's going to be the whole...
It's just going to base the game off nostalgia of Rapture.
Yeah. I mean, what about like a storyline where Samantha Amanda? Elizabeth. I'm
me
putting
confused. You
4
got me
games
confused
together
there.
here, man. Sorry, guys.
Wouldn't any Call of Duty Zombies involved?
No. Where she goes completely nuts because of all the past events.
Well, I think that was I'm sure I heard somewhere about that being a possibility of Elizabeth going nuts because of the previous events of Infinite and stuff, where she sort of like
And
kills
even
everyone.
Rapture.
Well, she kind of accidentally kills everyone. Well, not accidentally, but intentionally, but not intentionally.
She
kills
actually
everyone.
she kills herself in Rapture, doesn't she? At the end of the DLC.
She causes the entire downfall of Rapture and thing. I mean, technically, so does Booker do it, but
Yeah.
Booker's also Comstock, so he also created
Exactly.
the whole
Which is
parallel
fucking-
universes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Parallel universes, fam. That's why we don't know if they exist or not, because that's way too confusing.
The only way I think it could work again from Rapture is if
Rapture has to have been found and fixed or something.
well, what I was going to say was after the fall of Infinite,
Mm-hmm.
can't remember the name of the town.
Arcadia has a place. I know that's a place in Rapture.
I can't remember the name of the actual flyy thing. So in the comments,
Comstockland.
yeah, whatever. Someone discovers Rapture from there and rebuilds it in the idea of
Well, what's he called? The inventor in Infinite and the inventor in Rapture both know about each other because
They
they
do,
both
yeah.
cross over and
They
share,
do, yeah.
like steal each other's secrets and
So
stuff.
that could be a way the storyline progresses by bringing the two in together.
yeah.
Is you're sent down to Rapture to find
Well,
what's
isn't-
going on between.
Isn't the city falling at the ending anyway?
It
so
is,
it's going to
yeah.
land in the water. Why? If it
is,
should
yeah.
land.
Yeah.
If it's going to land, it might as well land in Rapture.
So that could be a way of tying in everything. Someone goes down to try and
Way
find. So in the universe of Infinite,
Yeah.
someone goes down from whatever it's called. I honestly can't remember. Someone goes down from there to go and find about the plasmids
Why?
to try and get them two to link together, and that's when they find out that Infinite Universe. Thank you very much. Infinite Universe has kind of come to an end because of Elizabeth, and it ties in from there.
Isn't that sort of like her role though? Like I'm sure it's like that's sort of what's meant to happen.
She doesn't go down to find out about the plasmids though.
No, but isn't the whole thing to like create one universe?
Oh, she's trying
Isn't that like Elizabeth's overall purpose?
No,
Because-
she's trying to put every universe back to where she's trying to put every universe correct, basically.
Oh,
She's not trying to like turn it into one universe. She's trying to make it right. Hence, what she does
Yeah.
for the little sisters in Rapture and
Yeah,
blah 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 blah. So, I mean, that's the way they could tie it all in.
Wow.
But it's once again, it's going off nostalgia. It's taking it back to Rapture. But anyway, well off topic.
Yep.
But this is what you will understand from us, guys.
Yep.
This is what we do. So,
Right, let's wrap it up there.
I've got my last game, bitch. Yeah.
Do you?
I've only
Oh,
said.
shit.
Yeah, I've only done one. You know,
Okay.
because us and Bioshock with
Lots of
major
editing.
fans. Yeah, lots of editing. I'm glad I don't have to do it.
Neither do I.
Hi, JJ. Hi. She will see that, so might as well throw in a big flip. Call out there. My final game, which, okay, bloody car.
Oh, bloody God.
Why for you come onto my lawn and you kick my dog? Need for Speed Heat.
Right, thank you.
Although it has its flaws and it has its glitches, I just think the whole concept of it was good. The engine swaps were fantastic. Basically putting some stupid massive V10 in something that should never be able to take it. 1,000+ brake horsepower.
That's what Need for Speed's been missing for so many
It
years.
has,
Ever since Pro Street came out, like
Pro
ever
Street
since
was
it's changed into Pro Street, yeah.
Yeah. They tried to bring it back with carbon, but just didn't work.
There wasn't enough to it. It just tried to copy too much off Underground and didn't work.
they did. But yeah, it's what it needed to revive the whole series. Where they take it from this is completely up to them. I'm still going to buy them, whether they go absolutely completely or they're fantastic. But it was just the whole storyline of it as well. You know, an undercover task force. Spoilers. Undercover task force. I'm hungry.
All right.
Undercover task force, where you know they turn out to be completely corrupt, blah blah blah, only trying to take out street racers for their own flipping gain.
Well,
Yeah, it was the whole idea was really. It was the whole cops and robbers idea turned on its head, which, if everyone knows, Need for Speed's always been about street racers versus cops, and it was fantastic. The driving was good. The drifting was on point when you could get it right. Because stupid me decided to build a 1,000 brake horsepower drift car. Don't do it. Yeah, really good game. Really cracking game.
fair one.
But we're going to end it there. Because, as you can tell, we've been stupid. No, we're going to end it there. So, Hunter Gaming 1986 again. All comments down in the comment box section place. Oh my
below.
God. No good one.
Comment section below.
Yeah, the comment section below. Anything you want to say to us, we will read every comment. We will reply to every comment.
Any video ideas, find them down there. Anything you want to see, put it down there.
And no, that does not involve adult material.
Well, yeah, it does, man.
But yeah, it's Hunter Gaming 1986. Been Reese. Thank you very much. Tune in for the next one. Please like, subscribe. I'm taking his line. Please like,
share.
Please like, subscribe, share. Stick it all down in the comments as well. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.
Bye.